Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Arise. Well, last episode, after finding a Dahna man dead in pillaging, we helped him get a proper send-off seen to by his mother before finding another sub-quest awaiting with Dahna requiring some ingredients gathered that haven't been figured out just yet. After resting in the city's inn, something started to happen outside of the planet, as a mysterious burst of light sent a wedge into the sea, causing panic on Dahna. Now setting out to investigate, we attempt to return to the mainland through a new route.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to... All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all. Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
To achieve such harmony
Takes a singular will.
Game just told me I'm a hoarder.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible, and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
The guards are cleared out. I guess we can head through, but that wasn't open the previous few times we've been here. Was it the quake from the shooting of that thing? The rat pigs should cover both sides of that thing, by the way. Fluffy plus white meat, not a hare nor pig. Between. It's a pretty big hint. Not fish at all. Forest whispers.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pillaging?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Well, let's head through our next location. I wonder if there's a big beastie up in here. Gotta complete our loop, right? Gotta get back on the map so we can fast travel.
Anything in armor is all mine! Green, bathed in blood. No further!
You got company! Freeze Lancer!
Pierce through! Try it now! Captivity!
How dare you do that?
Here I come!
My god, they're just jumping on me all over the place.
You picked the wrong fight!
Chinese Supernova!
Here I come!
Do it! Xion! Astral Energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory.
Now! Take this!
Naturally.
Heal! Thanks!
And then we made the comeback.
Am I on a roll or what?
They got a little bit of a go.
Bright and shiny mood.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Xion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Xion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Xion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Xion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
I do not. Let's keep up our bonus battling though. It shouldn't be too hard. Hexbreaker. Pure stone for to repel curses. It's a good idea to hold on to them when experiencing a streak of bad luck.
Gotta break through! Take this!
I never miss! A big waterfall!
It's on! Internal devastation!
Radiant to the wind!
Pierce through!
Do it!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Lightning condemned! Lunar corruption!
Stay calm.
Well, that's one.
Why can't they just sit still? See ya!
Oh, that guy got
Can you
broke.
take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Prepare to be sealed!
One more! Dance in the wind! Leave the enemy forest to me!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Seems all this blade is the one of choice at the moment, isn't it?
Dragon form!
Looks like we got them all.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it and chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
And there goes my bonus. Meanwhile, Rimwell has got increased down damage. So she can get a resistance plus 30. So now we go for Divine Saber and onwards. More cool skills. Light and darkness coming to our party very strongly at the moment. Oh, that's got to be a big monster down here, right? I mean, to be honest, if I wanted the bonus, I could use a happy bowl for once. How many happy bowls do I have, actually? Happy bottle. I have 7. You also never know when I'm going to bump into a green guy. Also, I could have got these monsters here by the look of it.
Still I can't get out of this! Coming! Shine! Radiant light! Boost of regeneration!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful. We've turned the tables on her.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Severing wind! Coming through!
No.
Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Dance in the wind!
My turn!
Feel it! I'll be saving this one!
Dragon Swarm!
Banana, reload!
How is that guy gauge not being built up by the hits he previously took?
Now or never!
Maelstrom! Annihilation!
Shine! Radiant light!
That'll work.
Regeneration! Regenerate!
Illuminate the dark!
Let us take this!
I feel bad about missing that.
Let us take...
The heavens must be smiling.
I should sell some keen Giga Fangs, shouldn't I?
I shall ensure you survive this!
I never miss!
Take this!
Begin!
Dragon Swarm!
Let it go! Eat dirt!
Armor won't save you!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
My turn! I'll face you! You're mine!
Got fires!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
With the earth!
All yours!
Well, that was an annoying spell, wasn't it?
I'll be saving
Rending
this
you
one!
apart!
And it seems everyone else took theirs out.
A victory for the ages.
So our level is pretty damn good at the moment. So we get an Awakening Pedal at the 3rd level, so Hexbreaker at the 3rd level too. Because they do get to just bust through most things. They are higher level on average of our enemies now. Rapig meat, the meat of a rapig, a rare delicacy these days. Nevertheless, its taste and texture can make it addictive for those brave enough to try
What's
it.
this thing?
That's the 2 white, soft and fluffy objects. But it's not the other meat. It's not the other one. No. We still need the 2 white, soft and fluffy objects.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Hamburger recipe. Grilled ground beef put inside of a round bun. It pairs up well with a fizzy drink on a hot day. Fizzy drink? I'm not scared.
Through!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon Swarm!
Base and blood! Rending you apart!
Will this help?
Bloody hell!
Oh, I'm an icy boy.
Okay, here I go. Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better. Pierce through! Dragon Swarm! Pierce through! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! I'll take you all on! Take this!
Who's casting spells?
You'll finish!
I think I'll go back to you.
An astral art?
That's my cue!
I don't know what I do. Shut him down! Now I can let loose!
Now for some
Dragon Swarm! Demon
Sweet
Fang!
dreams! You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
You're mine! Rising focus! Here I come!
Taking him up into the air was not the good idea then.
Lost! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
But we will use... That's one of the best ones as well. Those got a lot of good ones.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
So what What's my white fluffy object? So we get a sapphire one piece. A one-piece dress lined with sapphires, mysterious gems capable of protecting the wearer from astral arts that would otherwise harm them.
My word, this must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
I was never going to get there for any more battles. I'm too far away. But that's an increase, a nice increase over what was top level gear that we had before. Extra special gear. Everything's coming up. Shion.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
You picked the wrong fight. Come one,
I can handle it now.
it's over. Can't get out of
Here's
this.
evil. More for the stockpile. Photon Freeze Lancer. More with
I'm ready.
They all join together.
Genesis. You don't mess around.
Now, resonate.
Certainly not.
Hold on to your hand.
Take this.
By the power of water. Do it. Go, Halim.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
I'm not done.
Celestial.
I loved it. All banding together like that as the big AoE came in.
For me.
Dead in an instant. Transcendent pebbles of the 4th level. Okay, there's an off path. There was no big monster back there, but I wouldn't be surprised if something spawns right now anyway. No, okay. Don't scare me this time then. Bien Fu. There. A strange but cute hat-clad lure. Its bounciness makes it all the more appetizing to boss fish. Bien Fu is here. Shoot him.
Let's see what you've got.
Never miss. Charge the level.
Take this.
Arctic water.
Elusive E.
Sleep now.
Dragon form.
Get out of there with the others.
Do it. Sora, Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone.
Take gut.
Bathed in blood.
It's
over. I'm ready. In an instant. Impact Claw. We work well together.
The victimization on these enemies right now is pretty serious.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Very much a one-way battle, isn't it? Okay, so this extra room contains another chest. Red chest, no baddies. A buff bangle, a bracelet that boosts all of the wearer's stats each time they defeat an enemy, making anyone who puts it on feel tough and unstoppable in combat.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
I take it that's during a fight? Otherwise, it's, you know, the stat tracker for defeating X amount of enemies. But you'd want to level 5 one of them anyway, wouldn't you?
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, What happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dahna they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dahna, they're shooting it back down to Dahna as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before pillaging.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... There has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Well, we are a halfway point through here by the look of it, seeming we're just basically going through another place. South High Control's a place I've already been, right? So I guess I got turned around in there. Is this at all a fast travel point? It is. I say that because I'm just wondering something. Just bear with me a second. Oh, well, Thistleim has a quest, and Shineful Woods now has a quest. I didn't mean to find that. More quests are appearing.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hello, I need to check your stock. God damn it. I suddenly remembered while we go through the cutscenes. My brain is always trying to work on other things for like, what am I going to do next? Even though, of course, I don't know what actually happens next. I was like, tofu. Oh, Mapu curry. Mapu tofu curry. Oh, yeah. Good. Is there tofu at the shop? Suddenly I remembered the rest of Mapu curry. Mapu tofu. Took a little bit of thinking. But I got there in the end with that one.
Yes.
Well, it's about time. This should be everything the recipe asked for. Yes, I see rice here, spices, wrapping meat, and is this that other white, soft and fluffy thing? Yeah, it's called tofu. Apparently you make it by taking the liquid from soybeans and solidifying it.
Very nice.
Oh, fascinating. I can't wait to see how it tastes. I know, I'm really curious. I had a lot of trouble bringing this stuff back without Shion stealing it and eating it.
Yes.
Well, here's the recipe. Go ahead and fix this Mabo curry. Mabo curry, sorry, not Mapu. Why am I thinking Mapu? I got it wrong. Mapu tofu. It's Mapu. Isn't it Mapu tofu, not Mabo tofu? Oh, I know now. So now I figure this out by completely messing up the type of curry. Go ahead and fix this Mabo curry so we can find out why it was forbidden.
Right.
Right, we'll get right on it.
Just a minute.
Hold your horses, Alphen. I'll decide how much spice we put in it. If we let you decide, it'll tear a hole through our stomachs. Fine.
Great.
All right, it's all done. I made sure to give Shion an extra large serving. Oh, look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine, too. Now to see how it tastes. I don't know the difference between Mapu and Mabu. Mabo.
What?
Whoa, this is
Yes.
exalting, fulfilling, liberating. Absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. This masterpiece is surely the key to realizing world peace.
Great.
So basically you really like it, is what I'm getting here. Great, and let's just go ahead and... oh, you're already eating, huh, Shion? Delicious. I love how the different spices complement each other, and this soft, mild tofu gives it a nice texture.
Hey.
Don't you think this tastes great too, Alphen?
No way.
Oh no, this is bad.
Oh?
Bad? I thought you liked spicy food. This is really bad. Forgive me, Shion. This is absolutely...
Hey.
Stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
How?
Embarrassing indeed.
Amazing.
I'm sorry, but it's hard to put into words just how good this tastes. It makes me want to get up and jump for joy. Oh, now you're starting to understand what I've been trying to teach you. I never would have imagined such an overwhelming dish could ever exist. I can already feel myself getting addicted to it.
Yes.
Now I see, this may very well be why it was branded a forbidden recipe in ages past. Forbidden. Perhaps even Great Wars were fought over it. Or perhaps not. Likely not, the more I think about it.
Hey.
Better make sure you don't eat too much of this stuff, Shion, or you might regret it. I'll be fine. Besides, I prefer to eat it with bread, so...
What?
So what? What difference does that make?
Very
I feel
nice.
completely and utterly satisfied. I can leave this realm with no regrets. Having now visited each of the realms, I'm not sure where to travel next. But I sense fate shall bring us together again one day. Until next time, farewell. Apparently Google calls it Mapo. Why am I thinking M-A-P-U then? Probably because of tofu.
Alpin! Shion's stuffing bread with mabo curry.
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Shion, you're hooked on that stuff.
See where I might have mixed up a few things, but I mean, again, it's right answer in the end, but through a weird route. I'm going for that attack 50, so easier over limit will be good. Okay, who else has got it? Demon's Lance is acquired by Dohalim. I guess reduced art gate time during combos. And Slag Assault is learnt by Kazada. Defense 50 means I should probably go for this increased or easier party member over limit in the future. Now that I've seen these other quests appear though, should I do them too? That really is the problem. There's a quest at the Hidden Wharf. There's a quest at the training grounds, but of course we need to go there anyway to do the novice sessions and all that. These quests are appearing elsewhere too. I want to keep up to date on these. And there's all that SP. There's free quests here. Will I ever get to continue the main story again?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Let's see what's going on.
No way.
Norio, is that you? You're finally home.
All right?
Forgive me, I do believe you have the wrong person. My name is Dohalim. As it so happens, I'm new to this area. Oh, are you the ones who drove out the Zoogles? I'm so sorry. My mistake. Fret not. It appears there's something troubling you, however. If there's not too much to ask, would you mind telling me a little about this Notio fellow of yours? I can. Is it hard to discuss? As you can see, we're but a roving band of misfits. We see much on our travels, so we don't shock easily. Well, in that case, my name is Kagali. Notio is my lover, only he's a Renan.
You don't say.
I see. I can understand why you were hesitant then. I take it something happened to him. Up till several months ago, we used to meet in secret out of the village, but ever since then, he hasn't returned. He sounded completely normal last time, though, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, no, dear. Whatever might have happened to you. Anyway, he works as a guard in Pelgion? Pelgion? Pelagian. I'm afraid he might have, well...
Stay calm.
There could be any number of reasons why he hasn't returned. At any rate, your story intrigues me. I feel personally invested now. We shall investigate this ourselves and get to the bottom of it. Really? You do that for me? Gladly. Leave this matter to us. But now we should make our way to Pelagian. Any records we find there should tell us just where he went. Good idea. With that, we should be on our way. With any luck, we should have good news before long.
Sure.
Yes, thank you. A missing lover. Oh, that was for a title for him, wasn't it? I thought we saw that.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundaries of race. I wanted to hope.
I can see why you'd feel that way, I suppose.
Progress. Do you know what? I won't pick up the other ones. I'll go straight to Legion. The question is where? Yes, oh no, oh dear.
We've reached our destination.
Is this another tale of loss? So we're searching for him. We get a grilled rapid recipe for the quest completion. And it's up at level 3. I should always use that for my fast traveling. It's what? I guess you would know.
Hello.
We meet again, Gagne. I see you're still well. You people again. Don't worry, I haven't gone hungry since then. I've been thinking, though, about what it takes to believe and trust in people.
I see.
That's a rather profound question to contemplate. Forgive us for interrupting you in the middle of all that. However, we're looking for something. We seek any records or paperwork that the Renan forces may have once maintained. Can you think where they may have kept such things? Records, like these.
Oh.
Yes, exactly like those. Thank you. You've saved us a considerable amount of time and effort. It's fine. I trust you won't do anything bad with them. Let's see. Notio. Ah, here we are.
What?
Mission. Determining Lord Volran's whereabouts. Last transmission received from Menancia. It appears communication was cut off and he's been deemed missing for some time. This hardly bodes well. It's obviously an easy enough region for us to look for him, but whether we'll find him is another matter.
Oh?
Wait, judging by this location, could that soldier we met by the pond have been him?
I see.
You might well be onto something. Sean, may I ask you to guide us there?
Yeah.
Sure, but you'll owe me one later, sure. Well, I can't go there now, so I can't even continue this quest line.
Why Volron's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinates were just toys to him.
I trust you'll know what you're doing. What's happening? Yeah, it's a good question. So I don't think I can even continue with that quest line right now, because I can't head for Talca Pond. Simply put, I can't get there. So that quest line was an absolute bust. So now, the most important thing to really learn from this as well is that our quests are actually starting to span Dahna, not just the localized areas.
We've reached our destination.
This is terrible. Our coastline is a wreck.
Huh?
What's wrong, sir? An enormous bird keeps whipping up these enormous twisters and ruining everything. That sounds like a Zoogle to me. What a shame. It used to be so peaceful along here.
Ridiculous.
You should see all the flotsam and jetsam that's washed ashore. They say birds like shiny objects, don't they? I guess flying Zoogles must think like birds. At any rate, we can't go fishing while those twisters are around. We're in deep trouble.
Got it.
Don't worry, sir. We'll blow those pesky tornadoes back to where they came from.
Right.
If the bird Zoogle we're dealing with, that'll make it a nice and easy target for me, too. Goodness, aren't you two such brave young women? If you really intend to visit the shoreline, do be careful. Seaside tornadoes. Can't really give the other one display priority after all. That was a noise. It's all the way down the other end. I may as well get my carrot, like, tomato icons. Lemon.